Ultra lightweight and comfortable, this is the Babolat Jet Terre 2. This second version of the Babolat Jet Terre is designed for those who crave lightweight, speedy shoes that also deliver in comfort. Carrying on the ultra lightweight feel from the first version, the Babolat Jet Terre 2 has improved cushioning and durability on the outsole. The upper consists of breathable mesh that supplies comfort and ventilation, while the toe box is reinforced with rubber protection against dragging. The midsole is cushioned with KP-RSX and features a slightly thicker layer of EVA foam for a plush ride. Michelin premium rubber is used to construct the outsole, providing improved wear resistance and a high level of traction that performs well on a variety of court surfaces. Comparing this second version of the Babolat Jet Terre to the first one, I definitely noticed the strategic improvements that Babolat had with this shoe. First thing, underfoot cushioning. It's pretty plush in the heel, and I also noticed it is a minimal shoe, a lightweight shoe, but it did have a bit better midsole cushioning under the balls of my feet. So I was pretty impressed with that. Super lightweight, just felt very minimal out on the court, felt light on my feet. And talking about support and stability, I know most of the other testers had struggles with the support. I would say for the stability, the underfoot, midfoot shank, for such a lightweight shoe, I thought it actually was fairly decent, but I definitely understand when talking about support, the upper material here, it's just super soft, very breathable, but just stretches a bit too much. It kind of balloons out on the side when you're doing that lateral cut. My foot was kind of moving over a bit. So just lacked a bit in support, but I think out of the Babolat shoes, you can go with the Pro Pulse, you can go with the Jet Mach 3. I think for those people that really like a lightweight, minimal shoe, not too worried about that stability and support, this is a good shoe to go with.
When it came to lightweight, speed, and comfort, this Jet Terre 2, like the original, really delivered. I felt very light on my feet in it. The level of cushioning was more than adequate for me. Some nice plushness under the heels, very, very soft under the heels. And then also up on my toes, it felt nice and springy and nice cushioning there. So I felt like I was moving around the court at full speed. Unfortunately for me, there was a severe lack of support and stability in the shoe. I had a couple of instances where I really thought I was going to go over and roll an ankle. I was just able to save it. And so it's not a shoe I felt comfortable doing a hard practice in or playing a match in from then on. And I just reserved it for light hitting and gym work. But very comfortable. The mesh really breathes. The uppers breathe well with my feet. They flex well with my feet. So nice natural feel out there, but just really a shoe I can't play in.
I too was on this playtest of the second generation of the Babolat Jet Terre, and like a lot of the other playtesters mentioned, I really benefited and enjoyed the underfoot cushioning. I do kind of feel like, based upon my age, I'm a little bit of a canary in the coal mine here at the warehouse for lightweight shoes. I'm really reliant on a lot of underfoot cushioning, and this lightweight shoe did it for me. So in terms of underfoot cushioning, the ventilation was stellar. The lacing system works good, although I'm not a huge fan of flat laces. I didn't have any issues that way with traction, etc. The only issue I had was in relation to the upper. It just wasn't able to quite hold my foot in place as well and securely as I would prefer. However, if I'm playing something like a game with 4 people on the court, doubles or dingles, there was a sufficient amount of support. And perhaps if you're sliding on a clay court, which I didn't have a chance to do with this shoe, there probably would be more than sufficient lateral stability of the shoe. But overall, that was the only drawback for the shoe. Otherwise, its lightweight performance and comfort was pretty stellar from any part of the court.
I play tested the previous version of the Jet Terre, and I felt like this update didn't change too much. Starting with the fit, these are a bit too narrow for my feet, but I did like that the arch support was a little bit lower and I didn't really have a break-in, so that was really nice to feel and to see. Like Chris said, I thought the underfoot cushioning was really nice, especially because these are such a lightweight feeling shoe. On court, they are just very lightweight and fast feeling. Once I got my foot in them and I cinched up the laces, I felt pretty secure within the shoe. I didn't have much sliding. And unfortunately though, like Chris mentioned earlier, the stability was not enough for me. I didn't feel very comfortable going all out, planting, changing direction in these shoes. I think they would really benefit from just having a really hardcore midfoot shank or just a bit stiffer upper. Overall, I think if you're a fan of that original Jet Terre, or if you have a slightly more narrow foot and you're looking for a lightweight shoe and you don't need a ton of stability, then you're gonna like this one.
That wraps up our review of the Babolat Jet Terre 2. For more information on these shoes or anything tennis related, be sure to head to Tennis Warehouse, Tennis Warehouse Europe, or Tennis Only.